Welcome to HotDrama TV. The Prisoner of Beauty, the drama that set fire to screens, and then took an ice bath. In the ever-expanding world of Chinese historical dramas, The Prisoner of Beauty has emerged not just as another costume romance, but as a cultural talking point. With a potent mix of palace politics, enemies-to-lovers tension, and the visual appeal of two rising stars, Lu Yuning and Song Zuer, the show has taken both local and international audiences by storm. But the real conversation? It's not just about the drama's impeccable production values. It's about the curious gap between what fans expected and what they actually got. Let's dive into why The Prisoner of Beauty is the show everyone's watching, arguing about, memeing and rewatching, especially that horse scene. From cold stares to hot glances, when enemies become lovers. At its core, The Prisoner of Beauty is about two people caught in a web of politics, power and fate. Wei Xiao, played by Lu Yuning, a stoic, calculating general, and Xiao Qiao, played by Song Zuer, a brilliant, spirited noblewoman with secrets of her own. Their relationship starts with suspicion and animosity, eventually unfolding into one of the year's most captivating slow-burn romances. The enemies-to-lovers trope is hardly new, but this series manages to execute it with a balance of tension and tenderness. Fans have been especially vocal about the small moments. A lingering glance, an almost touch, a whispered threat that sounds suspiciously like a love confession. It's the kind of tension that makes viewers want to grab a fan, and not just because the costumes look heavy. The scene that broke the internet. One hand, one horse, one Xiao Qiao. There are moments in television that spark memes, edits, and possibly entire fanfiction subgenres. In episode 14, that moment arrived. Wei Xiao, cool as ever, gallops into chaos literally, and in a blink pulls Xiao Qiao up onto his horse. With one arm. While riding. Netizens exploded. One hand? While riding. Sir, that's not just boyfriend material. That's ancient drama legend behavior. Social media lit up with reactions, GIFs, and side-by-side comparisons to similar scenes in other dramas. Most agreed. This one takes the crown. The steamy disappearing act. Where did the spice go? But just as the hype was reaching a fever pitch, a wave of confusion swept the fanbase, particularly among readers of the original novel by Peng Lai Ku. In the book, Wei Xiao is intense. He's not just protective, he's possessive. He doesn't just love Xiao Qiao, he aches for her. The novel is filled with bold declarations, jealousy-fueled drama, and scenes that are, frankly, not safe for family viewing. The drama? Not so much. Fans quickly realized that many of the book's most passionate moments had been dramatically softened, or cut entirely. Romance in the drama is built on tension and longing, not heat and fire. Cue the internet-wide sigh of frustration. Lu Yuning responds and goes viral. During a recent livestream, Lu Yuning was asked again about the missing spice. His response: "If they really followed everything in the novel," he chuckled, "the director and all of us would probably be in jail by now." The internet lost it. Within hours, the clip was trending. Fans made edits of Lu Yuning in jail, posted fan art of a forbidden scenes version of the drama, and half-jokingly begged for a director's cut with all the heat. In a sea of disappointment, Lu Yuning's humor and charm seemed to soothe the masses, or at least keep them watching. Cold baths and missed opportunities. One scene in particular has been the focus of much debate. In the novel, Wei Xiao is affected by a mysterious stimulant and nearly loses control around Xiao Qiao. It's a moment thick with danger, temptation, and barely restrained passion. The drama's version? Wei Xiao restrains himself, Xiao Qiao slaps him, and he walks off to cool down in an actual cold bath. Fans were divided. Some praised the choice, calling it a modern and respectful approach to consent and control. Others, not so forgiving. "I signed up for a spicy hot pot," one viewer posted. "Not boiled broccoli." This drama went from steamy to squeaky clean. Where is the chaos? The mess? The passion? It's a conversation that reflects broader trends in C-drama production. The increasing influence of censorship, changing viewer expectations, and the ever-shifting balance between romantic tension and moral responsibility. Romance plus royal drama equals irresistible. Despite all the cooling criticism, the show still thrives on its most compelling elements: chemistry, and conflict. Even with toned-down intimacy, Lu Yuning and Song Zuer managed to radiate an on-screen connection that has fans obsessed. Episode 19, in particular, became a turning point, a soft, emotional scene that had netizens declaring the couple as the CP couple pairing of the year. Hashtags like #WeiXiaoXiaoqiao and #HotSiPofTheyear started trending. But the show isn't just about romance. Xian Lu's portrayal of the elegant and calculating Yu Lu Foreign brings a whole other level of palace intrigue. With enemies lurking, exes plotting, and secrets unraveling, The Prisoner of Beauty still manages to deliver that deliciously addictive drama fans crave. Halfway there, breaking records anyway. With only 18 of 36 episodes released at the time of writing, The Prisoner of Beauty has already broken several streaming records. Fans have gone above and beyond, renting out theaters to watch episodes on the big screen, hosting live stream watch parties, and flooding forums with theories, edits, and polite demands for steamier scenes. Online platforms report millions of views per day, and overseas fans are scrambling for subtitles just to keep up. Will the second half bring more intensity? Or will viewers have to settle for longing gazes and romantic horseback rides? Either way, the fandom remains fully invested and very much ablaze. A beauty behind bars? Or just behind a curtain? At the end of the day, The Prisoner of Beauty isn't just a drama. It's a phenomenon. Whether you're a novel purist yearning for bold scenes, or a romantic at heart soaking in every unspoken emotion, the show gives just enough to keep you coming back. And maybe, just maybe, that's the point. By keeping the audience in a constant state of yearning, for a kiss, a confession, a single forbidden touch, the series has tapped into something timeless, the art of the slow burn. So yes, the heat may have simmered down, but the fandom? Still burning.